What is up, AZ and Slick Slayer here, bringing you some news. I wish it was good news, but it's a little bit more dystopian news. Xbox Game Pass has increased its prices to around 50%. Their Essential Pass, which used to be called Core, their Essential version is $9.99 a month. Their Premium is now $14.99 a month, and their Ultimate is $30 a month, up from $20. If you are unfamiliar with what these different levels bring you, Essential is kind of what you need for it used to be the Xbox Live Edition, right? You need this to play online multiplayer on the console. Of course, PC, you don't have to do that. Interesting here is a lot of these will have unlimited cloud gaming, right? And there's some interesting news that they are testing their cloud gaming feature with ads. So I don't know how you feel about that, but it's so dystopian. These subscription style pieces of entertainment, Disney Plus, Netflix, Xbox Game Pass, they get you in kind of like a drug dealer, right? They get you in to their product and you're like, wow, this is a great product. Oh, wow, great value as well. So then you begin to create habits and change your whole life around these products. You cut the cable, right? You're no longer a cable. You're like, you know what? I don't need cable. All that's junk anyways. On this subscription, I get exactly what I need or want or what have you. Then they begin to slowly turn up the heat, thinking you're some sort of amphibian and won't understand or won't get it. But of course, we're smart mammals, and we see they're slowly increasing the price. I mean, Netflix went from you can't, it is, sharing your password is love to like, no, you cannot share your password at all anymore. So Netflix lost the love, and they basically get you in this habit or life-changing habit to use their services, and then they go crazy. Like, I think the lowest tier now on Disney Plus has ads in it. You get an online subscription to these entertainment platforms to get away from the commercials, only for them to bring it right back in there for you. It is so frustrating, and so it's coming to gaming. It is coming to gaming. They are testing it. At least the rumors and reports on Twitter are saying that you get like an hour or two for free, and then you get a bunch of ads, and then you go back to playing. That is not how I want to do it. That is not how I want to play. I don't want to be conditioned to do that. Very much a dystopian future, and the love is gone. The love is gone. Usually there is a way for you to, you change your habits for these subscriptions. And I think the only thing they were successful in kind of doing is turning GameStop, where you would buy cheap pre-owned games and trade in your games you're not using anymore. They kind of accelerated GameStop to turn into a Funko Pop shop. That's the only thing they really did, because they didn't really take out, Steam or anything like that. You can still go on Steam and buy some games. So let's take a look. So your Essential has the unlimited cloud gaming, in-game benefits, including for Riot Games, online console multiplayer, play and earn up to $25 a year in store with rewards. And these are sort of like not Game Pass, but you get in-store credit, like gift cards. You get entries into sweepstakes, stuff that it doesn't really matter, because I don't believe you can use these gift cards to buy another month of Game Pass. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but feel free to do your own research on that. The middle one here, Premium, has 200 plus games now playable on PC, console, and cloud. New Xbox published games within a year of launch. So this is not day one. I got a problem with that saying too, day one, but this is not the day one. This is sometime within a year, maybe. Unlimited cloud gaming with shorter wait times. I'm not sure what that means, shorter wait times. I don't know what wait times they're talking about. I don't really do cloud gaming, but there it is. In-game benefits, including Riot Games, console multiplayer, play and earn up to $50 a year in store with rewards. Then the ultimate, let me move my camera. By the way, I apologize. The green screen is reflecting off my face, or the green here on this sign is reflecting off my face and is messing with my filters for the green screen. So I apologize about that. I look kind of weird. Anyway, Ultimate Edition, 400 plus games playable on PC, console, and cloud. $30 a month, 75 plus day one games a year, including all Xbox published games day one. So I don't know if they have like GTA 6 on there for next year or whatever, but remember that word, day one. It doesn't say launch or anything like that. It says day one, or like release. It says day one. What a lot of these developers or these publishers have done is you can pre-order the game and get it early, like early release or early access, whatever term they want to use. This is not considered a day one launch or release. The day one is like on the package when they say this game's coming out October 17th. But you could pre-order it and play it 2 weeks early or whatever. So I have a problem when they say day one. It's really not day one. And I think if you're playing for the most expensive subscription a month from Game Pass, I think you should get that pre-order bonus as well, because essentially you are pre-ordering it monthly. So I think as a loyal fan, you should get all those pre-order bonuses, but you don't. Here's another interesting thing. You get Ubisoft Classics and EA Play included with Fortnite Crew coming in November. So let's take a look at Fortnite Crew here. Fortnite Crew. It is $11.99 a month. So $12. So a $10 increase from 20 to 30 on that new Ultimate Edition. So you do get a little bit of savings if you are playing Fortnite. I believe, though, if you're playing Fortnite and you have a monthly subscription to Fortnite, when will you have time to play any other game? If you're a Fortnite gamer, you're grinding out Fortnite. I mean, Fortnite has so many things. Look at what comes with the crew. Maximize. Let me move my camera here. There we go. Maximize your Fortnite experience with Fortnite Crew. Subscribers get every single pass every single time. Fortnite Crew subscribers can claim premium rewards for each pass. Battle Pass, Music Pass, Lego Pass, and the OG Pass while their subscription is active. Get 1,000 V-Bucks each month. Get a monthly crew pack and all that stuff. So look how many battle passes they have. They have so many passes, and you get access to all of them, and you're gonna have to grind through them in order to get the rewards. When are you gonna have time to use Game Pass at all? You're just not. Let's take a look at Ubisoft Classics. So this is a $7.99 a month. Okay, so you get two now. You get $12 and $8, and they increased it by $30. So yeah. Or by $10. Sorry about that. My math is a little off. So yeah, I guess it is kind of a deal if you're going to utilize Fortnite Crew and Ubisoft Plus. But let's take a look at the games that come in Ubisoft Plus. Skull and Bones. Oh wow, we're all excited to play the failure quadruple A game called Skull and Bones, right? Rainbow Six X Extraction. I didn't even know that's still playable. You got Rainbow Six Siege. I already have that. I already bought that. Valhalla. We have an avid Assassin's Creed fan in the house. I'm buying those games. I'm not renting those games. So we already have that. So that's not valuable to me. I already have Division 2. Odyssey. Let's take a look at Origins here. Assassin's Creed Origins. It was an $8 a month subscription. So I guess you can grind through that really quick. Or with the price of one subscription, you could buy for $1 cheaper. You can buy Assassin's Creed Origins just from the Steam store and own it. No problem. No worries about your subscription running out or having to pay each month just for that. I know that's an old game and that's an old example, but that's just a prime example of what you get from these subscription style things. It says here you're going to get 75 new games each year, but you're going to have a whole library of backlog games that you're not going to touch. That's what's happening to mine. The only reason I jumped into it was because of Call of Duty. And let's take a look at what Charlie Intel on Twitter is tweeting here. Says, breaking, Xbox lost over 300 million in Call of Duty sales in 2024 by putting Black Ops 6 on Xbox Game Pass. Bloomberg reports. Call of Duty's lost sales is one of the key reasons why Game Pass price has increased. So yeah, I used Call of Duty, I used Game Pass primarily to play Call of Duty. I didn't have to worry about it, I had to buy it. I am a Halo fan. We all know what happened to Halo Infinite. It just came out like a flop, you know, like a dead fish. It was not Halo in my opinion. And sure, you know, it's a fun game. You know, I know people play it avidly. It didn't feel like Halo to me. And they stopped supporting it. They basically stopped making things for it. It was such a horrible release for a brand new game. It felt like they forgot that game within a month, and it's their basically the success, the game that made them successful as a you know, console is Halo. But anyways, that's another story. So yeah, Call of Duty is the reason why the price has increased. And if, you know, that was the reason, then I'm just not going to buy. I'd rather just buy the game if we're going to play it that much, right? Here's another report. This one's from Gamer News on X. Sarah Bond, president of Xbox, reports that the sales of the Xbox Game Pass for the previous fiscal year reached a record high of $5 billion. That's a billion with a B, ladies and gentlemen. This indicates that the business is generating profits. Are you kidding me? 5 billion, and they want more. Of course they do. That's what corporations do. And what is insane and crazy is they have released these beautiful, amazing handhelds. They are made by Asus, but they are Xbox branded PC handhelds. I'm a big believer in PC handhelds. Super convenient as a dad gamer. I don't have to be locked behind my PC. I'd be down on the couch. The missus is watching TV. I'm playing my game. It's a great time, right? Or the kiddos, we're all playing games together. It's a great time. And I'm a big believer in this. And I have been playing on my ROG Ally Z1 Extreme, but the missus, she got a Steam Deck, and I've been, you know, I've been testing that out, and oh my gosh, that thing feels great in the hands. I'm gonna make a review of that, or a first impression, so hit the subscribe button if you want to hear that video. And but anyway, it blows my mind because looking at how the Steam Deck is set up, you open it up or you power it on, boom, you're right on the Steam store. You got your Steam library right there, kind of pops up like a console. And I know that Xbox made their own user interface or operating system to emulate Steam OS, right? So boom, you pop up in the Xbox store. You can access your games from other libraries, but right there, boom, you can just go right there to Game Pass and get whatever game you want. It blows my mind that they would take that W of Game Pass and increase the price while launching a $1,000 console. I think it's like $900, but I think, you know, they're launching a $1,000 console. It blows my mind. I think this one's 600 or 700. It's a little bit more affordable. It's actually kind of a not, I'm actually happy with this price. It's a little more competitive, but the amazing one is it blows my mind that it's like that. So yeah, it's wild that they would try to go toe to toe with the Steam Deck and not understand the advantages that Valve has with the Steam Deck. They're going to make their sales on game purchases, and it's just, it blows my mind. Either make the handhelds cheaper, or I guess, you know, make the handhelds cheaper, or, you know, and raise the price of Game Pass, but not both. Not release an expensive device and then have Game Pass increase in price. All right, let's go ahead and watch their little announcement trailer.
Hey everyone, Xbox Game Pass is getting an upgrade. We've listened to your feedback, and now you have even more freedom to choose how you play the games you want.
What feedback included an increase in price? What, they will not mention price in here. They will not mention price, and I don't know what feedback they're answering. I'm sorry, let's go ahead.
Here's a look
continue.
at what's new and what's changing. First off, you might have noticed some changes to the plan names. Xbox Game Pass Core is now Xbox Game Pass Essential. Xbox Game Pass Standard is now Xbox Game Pass Premium. And Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is still Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. We explored other names, but they didn't work out.
So understand what they're doing. They're changing the name of each of these because they want you to think that they're fluffing it up for you without really fluffing it up. They're trying to make it sound impressive, but not really actually provide anything more.
Of course, a lot more is changing than just the names. We've expanded all Xbox Game Pass plans to give you more games and more ways to play and more rewards than ever. Let's look at the upgrades to the plans one by one. First up, Essential, formerly known as Core.
$10 a month.
This plan is expanding to give you more ways to play, including PC and cloud gaming. Previously, Core was primarily for console, but Essential now lets you play games on Xbox console, PC, and cloud. That means you have the freedom to stream and play on any supported device. And with cloud gaming, that includes a lot of devices. We're also expanding the game library so you get access to over 50 games. And of course, you still get online multiplayer, so you can keep playing with your squad. Another upgrade is that Essential now includes in-game benefits for some of the biggest games, like League of Legends, Call of Duty Warzone, and Overwatch 2. And with Essential, you can earn up to 25,000 rewards points a year just by playing the games you love. You can redeem your points for Xbox gift cards to get new games, add-ons, and more. So if you've got your eye on some DLC, you can spend points to bring home the bundle. Next up, Premium, formerly known as Standard.
This one is,
While
I think,
Standard was
15 a
built
month.
with console players in mind, Premium was built with everyone in mind. So we're giving you more ways to play with this one too, with games on Xbox console, PC, and cloud. You heard that right. PC and cloud are coming to Premium. With Premium, you get access to over 200 games. And when a new game is published by Xbox, it'll be added to the Premium library within 1 year of launch.
Here we go. Check it out. Excludes Call of Duty titles, ladies and gentlemen. Excludes Call of Duty titles. You see that right there? Excludes it. They're pushing you to the higher one.
Premium also now offers the same in-game benefits for some of the biggest games, so you can instantly unlock characters, cosmetics, and more. Looking good. With Premium, you can play and earn up to 50,000 rewards points a year. Plus, you get access to exclusive quests, and you get twice the points when you buy games and add-ons. So
Now, you're not going to get this automatically. Remember, you can earn these. So, yeah, you can earn up to 50,000, but you're going to have to jump through a lot of hoops just to get the whole 50,000. Don't forget that. It's not guaranteed. You're going to have to play a lot.
You'll have even more ways to earn rewards. Finally, let's take a look at Ultimate.
This one's $30 a month.
The best thing about Ultimate is that you can play new games on day one.
50% increase.
That includes games like Call of Duty Black Ops 7, The Outer Worlds 2, and High on Life 2. But now, the best is getting even better. Ultimate subscribers will get access to over 75 day one games a year. We're also adding 2 new partner subscriptions. With Ultimate, you'll now have access to Ubisoft Plus Classics in addition to EA Play. And Fortnite Crew will be added in November. In total, Ultimate gives you access to over 400 games playable on Xbox console, PC, and cloud. And when you stream games with cloud gaming, Ultimate gives you our best quality with the shortest wait times. To round out the package, you get the same in-game benefits you're used to. And with Ultimate, you can play and earn up to 100,000 rewards points a year.
Yay.
That's 4 times the points you get with Essential. So now you know what's new with Xbox Game Pass Essential, Premium, and Ultimate. All 3 plans are designed to give you more value, more rewards, and more ways to play than ever before. And however you like to play, Xbox Game Pass has a plan that's right for you, because this is how we play now.
This is how they play now. This is how they play now. They're acting like they are the market leader when it's still pretty clear that the distrust of Xbox is still very much there. They look at Starfield, look at how Xbox, how Halo Infinite dropped. It was flops. Indiana Jones, great game, right? So there are a lot of benefits to having a subscription service. You get these games day one, but there's not a lot of hits. There's not a lot of hits. And if you look at Microsoft Office, if you want to know the future of Xbox, just look at Microsoft Office. Everything's a subscription plan. Everything is, you don't own anything. Everything's a monthly price. And they're raising the prices on their consoles, raising the prices on their games. They want you to get their subscription plan because they know it's going to be harder to make consoles. It's going to harder to justify buying a console when PC gaming is, kind of a more affordable option in some cases when these consoles are coming out at like $700 a price. Who knows what's going to happen, but I have a good feeling that the future of Xbox is what we see in the Microsoft office. You own nothing, you will rent everything, and you will be happy. So I am going to be canceling my Xbox Game Pass just because I don't see value in it as a PC gamer. I don't need the online stuff. I can just hop into multiplayer without paying extra fees. And Steam here just pretty much proves that if I want a game, I can just wait for a sale and play my backlog of library, my backlog of games. So yeah, let me know if you are how you feel about this. In the comments below, let me know how you feel about the increase of the price of the Xbox Game Pass. Are you an avid user? Are you day one user like me? Are you going to cancel? Are you going to lower to a lower level? Because for me, day one, even though it's not real day one access to games is very, very important to me on the subscription plan. And if I don't get that, then it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. I have a big backlog of games. I don't need a larger one, for $15 or $16 or whatever it is a month. So yeah, hit the subscribe button if you want to get more videos from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.